Welcome to this new episode of Regular Talks. Today's topic is Peavey Transtube amps. These really affordable amps became quite popular over time and have some cult following between solid-state lovers and even praise from tube amp lovers. We're going to go deep about these amps and talk a little bit about that knob that is a mystery, the T-Dynamics knob. Peavey has been producing the Bandit, the Studio Pro and the Envoy from much before the Transtube series. This starts on the early 90s with the 80 watts Solo series. With some changes on its circuit that will later become the Transtube technology, these amps are known as Steel Stripe or Blue Stripe. Transtube series officially began on 1996. This technology allows these amps to work saturation like tube amps. As a central element on this Transtube concept is a power brake or attenuator that allows the user to control the output power to obtain compression on the power amp, just like a tube amp at full blast. This used to go from 100% to 10%, giving the possibility to get saturation without going on full volume. These amps used to go equipped with a Sheffield 1230 speakers and an Acoutronics spring reverb. They are known as Silver Stripe because of their silver decoration. They were made on the Meridian, Mississippi. Then, since 2000 to 2004, were the Transtube Series 2. Among the modifications, you can find that the metallic corners were replaced by plastic ones, and a general redesign with an angled panel in the Studio Pro and the Bandit, keeping the Envoy and Rage unaffected with their vertical panels. Because of the red line that goes across the front, they are known as Red Stripe. Some forums have mods for the Envoy to add a T-Dynamics knob. In this era, there was a transition between the pointy Peavey logo and the Delta logo. These amps also go with the Sheffield 1230 speaker and an Acoutronics spring reverb. At the end of this series, the red stripes started to be manufactured in Asia. They are practically the same as the Americans, except for the legend designed in the USA in the front. American-made ones say designed and made in the USA. Another small difference is that they equip Oam Stickerless speakers or a Blue Marble speaker. Blue Marble are eminence speakers very similar to the Vintage 30 or the Legend 1275. They also equip an Acoutronics reverb. Finally, there's the Transtube Series 3 that started around 2006 until present. Exterior was completely redesigned and has a speaker simulated output. The spring reverb was replaced for a digital one. The T-Dynamics knob was replaced for a 3-position switch of 25, 50 and 100% of power. Metallic corners are back, but the foot switch is no longer included in the Bandit. Also, the circuit received some modifications that are not relevant to the end sound. Transtube audio, in general using the T-Dynamics properly, tries and gets really close to a saturated tube amp. This is mainly because of the use of MOSFETs on the preamp and the 4558 op amp that many of you may know from the Ibanez Tube Screamer, creating a symmetrical clipping overdrive. If you never knew how to use the T-Dynamics, here goes a crash course on a Studio Pro 112 Red Stripe using a Les Paul connected directly to the high input. First, clean with selector on vintage mode voicing. We're going to play some chords with the T-Dynamics on 100%. The amp sounds totally clean, even at full blast. Now let's crank it. The amp breaks like a deluxe reverb. We have a nice dynamic response. In the lead channel, the pre-gain control gives us a crunch bass sound. With the post-gain, we control the final volume like it's a master volume. The amp breaks more as we crank it. The good tone of the Transtube makes them an affordable and interesting option for a bulletproof gigable amp. It's a nice pedal platform, and either the Studio Pro and the Bandit have effects loop that makes them very useful for modulations and delays. You can leave in comments below your experiences with these amps that are really a bang for the buck. I hope this video is useful for you. If you liked it, don't forget to favorite, comment and subscribe, and hit the ring bell to get notifications on new gear ideas. See ya!